Sunday, break the board NFL betting angles. Gonna hop into three big games here. Let's get started. Click that like, hit subscribe here. First one I want to go to is the Indianapolis Colts at the LA Chargers. Now, this one's very interesting. Right now, Chargers are laying 1.5 in this one, over under 48.5, 69% of bets, 80% of the handle to the over. That 1.5, the money's split 50-50, but 62% of the tickets on the Colts, 38% on the Chargers. A lot of love for the Indianapolis Colts here from the betting public. Colts are 4-2 against the spread their last six, and 6-1 straight up their last seven. However, the Chargers under Jim Harbaugh have been fantastic. 12-6 against the spread their last 18, 7-3 straight up their last 10. And more importantly, against the Colts, the Chargers are 8-2-1. They've been an absolute covering machine here, have the Chargers in this spot. Listen, Colts have been a really nice story all year long, and I can definitely understand putting them in a teaser, doing something like that. 5-1 coming in, Chargers 4-2 coming in. So I definitely get the look when you say, oh, the Colts are this really great team. They've hit their first half team total over 14 of the last 20 games. If you've been following that, you're up 8.05 units, about a 32% return on your investment. The game total over has hit 7 of the last 10 games at home for the Chargers. If you've been following that, you're up 3.7 units, a 34% return on your investment. And to click on that team total over again, it's hit for the Colts 6 of their last 10 road games, put you up 2.7 units, 24%. So some good trends there. Chargers are one of my favorite plays of the week that personally I bet. I laid the $1.25 on the money line. I love the Chargers in this spot to get it done. So that is my bet for this game. Next game on the board, Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. This one's absolutely flipped. Was Washington 1.5, 2.5. Now we got Dallas laying 1.5. CeeDee Lamb supposed to be back in the saddle. You're over under 54.5 in this one. 66% of bets, 77% of the handle to the over, 34% of tickets, and 23% of the handle to the under. Right now, 54% of bets, 77% of the money is on Dallas. I got Dallas when it was plus 2.5, bought the hook to get the 3. Now that they're favored, not so sure I'd want to get in, but where I'd really like to get in would be a 10-point teaser either way. This is a bitter rivalry. I've grown up in it as a Washington fan. But listen, straight up, if I had to pick a side, I would take Dallas. They're 6-2 straight up the last 8 versus Washington, and 7-1 against the spread in that span. Now, Washington is 10-4 straight up their last 14, but again, Dallas with that 7-1 against the spread over the last 8, that would be the way I 100% leaned in this one for today. Packers and Cardinals, not sure Jacoby Brissett or Kyler Murray for our last game. Packers laying 7, over under 44.5. 70% of bets, 67% of handle to the over. 65% of tickets going to the Packers, only 35% going to the Cardinals. However, the money flipped, but kind of even. Cardinals 52%, 48% to the Green Bay Packers. When you dive in a little more against Arizona, Green Bay is 8-4 ATS, but just 1-4 against the spread on the road their last 5 overall. They're 2-6 ATS over their last 8 games. This Packer team, we thought they were the best in the league. Then they rolled into Dallas for that tie. And since then, things have just kind of went awry for them. Arizona won 4 straight up its last 5 games, but gave an absolute scare last week to the Indianapolis Colts. Listen, if it's Murray, I think the Packers are going to have trouble chasing him around. If it's Jacoby Brissett, more than capable NFL quarterback that can push the ball down the field. More importantly, the Cardinals really good at home. 8-3 over their last 11 on the money line. You'd be up 1.94 units because of some heavy juice there, but they're plus 310. Packers have hit the first half team total under 8 of their last 9 games on the road. That's an awesome trend. If you've been following that, you're up 7.15 units, a 75% return on your investment there. And the team total over for the Packers is cashed 6 of their last 9 on the road, put you up 2.7 units, 24% ROI. Listen, the Cardinals defense under Jonathan Gannon has been playing really, really well. I would lean Cardinals plus 7.5. So we got the Chargers on the money line, one of my best bets of the week. I had Dallas earlier in the week plus 3, but I'd still take Dallas at a pick. They seem to have Washington's number again, that 7-1 ATS mark over the last 8. But I also love Washington or Dallas, whichever side you went, and a 10-point teaser game, Washington plus 11.5 or the Colts plus 8.5. And then obviously the Cardinals plus 7.5 in the NFL this week, getting that hook. And then just a little teaser, if you haven't saw our teaser show yet, the 7-point teaser that I absolutely love this week to come home. I love getting the Detroit Tigers on Monday Night Football, getting them to plus 1.5 and putting them with the New England Patriots just to win. I think the Patriots are going to have a fight on their hands, but ultimately, I think they cross the finish line. Click that like, hit subscribe, Break the Board Sports. God bless. Happy handicapping.